book about a little boy who bonds with his grandmother during a summer visit to Mexico, and she teaches him how to speak Spanish, and he teaches her how to speak English. This book is very special because it reminds me of how I was when I was a little girl, and my grandmother would try her very best to teach me Spanish. Okay, this is called Playing el Juego de la Lotería by René Colato Laínez, and it's illustrated by Jill Arena. I don't want to stay with Grandma. I'm not used to speaking Spanish, I told my mom. You know more than you think, she said. That's why you are here in San Luis de la Paz. With your abuela, you will practice your Spanish. But how will we understand each other if she doesn't speak English and my Spanish is not very good? I asked. Loved ones have a special way of understanding each other. You'll see, she said. From the bus station, Grandma and I walked to the plaza together. When we turned the corner, I heard music and saw a mariachi band playing and singing. Today is the first day of La Feria, Grandma said. Grandma, I love the fair. The street smells of carne asada, churros and tamales, and a Ferris wheel went around and around as it followed the rhythm of the music. This is my Lotería stand, Grandma said proudly. Cool pictures, I said, as I pointed to the big colorful cards on the table. These are the game boards of La Lotería. Each board has 16 pictures. When we play, you can use these frijoles to cover the pictures, Grandma explained. Beans? I asked. Frijoles, Grandma said. Grandma, the R is hard. The next day, Abuela and I walked around the fair. We ate cotton candy and caramel apples. We rode the carousel and the roller coaster. We milked the cow and pet some calves in the farm animal exposition. We saw clowns on stilts and the circus animal parade. Before we returned home, I won a big piggy bank playing pin the tail on the donkey. I carried it home proudly. At home, Abuela showed me a picture of El Gallo. What is the phrase? She asked me. El gallo, el rey del gallinero. Oh, I said it! The rooster, king of the hen house. Ha ha! I laughed. What a funny phrase. Abuela and I stood up and walked around like roosters. We flapped our arms like wings. Cock-a-doodle-doo, I said. Kikiri-kiri, she said. Let's put the rooster's card inside my piggy bank, I said. Rooster, she laughed. Every day at the fair, Abuela and I practice our phrases together. El gorrito, el barril, la rana, the bonnet, the barrel, the frog. Every night at home we practice even more. El soldado, la corona, el venado. The soldier, the crown, the deer. First, there were a lot of cards in the box. El cotorro, el melón, el pino. The parrot, the cantaloupe, the pine tree. But every night the box was getting less full and my piggy bank was getting heavier. The next afternoon, in the Lotería stand, Abuela said, now you are in charge of calling the cards. Yes, I said. I will do it in English and Spanish. La estrella, la guía de los marineros. The star, guide for the sailors. El sol, el abrigo de los pobres. The sun, coat for the poor. Soon, a señora stood up and hollered, Lotería! You are the best caller in San Luis. Everyone clapped. night of La Fiera, there was a big dance. Come here, dance, said Abuela in English. Let's dance, Abuela. Bailamos, I said. Suddenly I felt two lovely hands covering my eyes. Mamá, ¿está aquí? You are here? I exclaimed. Hijo, you're speaking Spanish, she said as she hugged me. The next day, Abuela took Mama and me to the bus terminal. Can I stay a little longer with Abuela? I asked. You have to start school soon. Next year, we can come back together, she said. After a big hug, Abuela gave me my piggy bank and a present. Inside, I found the game boards for Lotería. I love you, she said. Te amo, I said. I hope you all enjoyed this book, and I hope you all are playing some fun games with your family. This read aloud is dedicated to a really cool kid, Alexis Barra. Thanks for listening.